Eduardo Camavinga has been linked with a move to Manchester United. Now, I talked about him last week only briefly. Now, in this video, we want to have a bit more of a delve deep into Camavinga and what is the move linked him to Manchester United. So, we come out last week from sources out in Spain saying that Manchester United and other clubs are interested in bringing in Camavinga for as little as £40 million. Now, it's come out again more recently in the last few days saying that Manchester United and Liverpool have an interest in Camavinga for £40 million and Real Madrid are willing to let the player go. Let's give you some facts about Camavinga. He's 23 years of age. He's playing obviously for Real Madrid and he's someone who, again, he's played games but his minutes have been very limited. He's had quite a few games off the bench this season. So yeah, if we look at the total games that he's played so far, 20 games he's played in the Liga, 12 started. In the last few games, he's only played 90 minutes once out of the last 7 or 8 games. So he's not playing as much minutes as someone at that age should be. Now, he has a market value of £48 million and a contract until 2029. But as I said, they are willing to let him go for cheap. And I think I would be all over this Camavinga deal. I think he's someone who's very, very good. He's very versatile as well. He's played in at left back, defensive midfield, centre midfield, attacking midfield and left mid. Obviously his primary position is in defensive midfield. And again, he's someone who's got a wealth of experience at only 23. I think he's won 1 or 2 Champions Leagues. He's been at Real Madrid for quite a long time and he's someone I'd definitely consider having in this United team. As I said, his quality, his experience, his talent is certainly something to be kind of amazed by. I think what he has to offer is so much. Listen, concern would be that he don't have Premier League experience, but he has been at Real Madrid, which is one of the toughest clubs to be at. Now, what else I would say about him? He has all the profiles that you need from a midfielder. He's energetic, he's competitive, he's got a great shot on him, physically very good at breaking up play. I just don't know why he's not playing for Madrid. I don't watch Madrid as often as I watch Premier League or the Premier League games, but in the big games, he doesn't seem to start. He's asked players like Patrick, Tchouaméni, Arda Güler, which I'm not saying they're bad players, start over him, and he probably feels like he needs more minutes. Now, as I said, a midfielder from Real Madrid for £40 million, or any midfielder from Real Madrid, I would probably take. But Camavinga is definitely one. He was linked with United before he made the move to Madrid, and he's someone who I think would be on the radar for a lot of Premier League clubs this summer. It's kind of similar to the Gravenberch one when he was leaving Bayern. I think it was Bayern. A lot of clubs were interested in signing him. He ultimately went to Liverpool, and you look at sort of the player that he's become. I don't think United can afford to let this sort of quality of player slip. As I said, is he the ideal choice? No, but United are still weighing up their options. We know who the concrete options are: your Whartons, your Balabers, your Andersons, Sancho Tonali's. Then you have other players like João Gomez, Tyler Adams. But why can't Camavinga be one of those options? I would love to see him in the United shirt. He's just a brilliant football player. And I'm hoping United will definitely look at him. Now, price, 40 million, as I said, is outrageous for someone of his quality. Do I think Real Madrid would probably let him go for that? Probably not. You look at sort of the appearances that he has for Real Madrid, he does have a lot. But listen, I would, again, where would he rank in terms of my top choice midfielder? He would definitely be ahead of Baleba in my opinion. He's played 213 appearances. He's joined in 2021. Again, he's won Champions League, La Liga, Copa del Rey. Listen, as I said, in terms of ranking my midfielders to join United, it would be Anderson number 1, Tonali number 2, probably Camavinga number 3, Baleba number 4, Wharton number 5, and yeah, that's it. Obviously, then you have other cheaper options. Your sort of João Gomez's, your Andre Santos, your Mateus Fernandes, these sorts of players who are more on the cheaper side. But if we're looking at modern day class midfielder, experience in Europe, which is key, especially if United are going to be in the Champions League next season, for as little as £40 million, I think this should be a deal that Ineos are all over. I'm sure every person watching this video would be taking Camavinga. I think again, when he went to Madrid, 19 he was from Rennes, he was just fantastic. And I think I can't speak highly of him enough. He wouldn't be my ideal choice, but again, United are still making up the portfolio and kind of assessing their options of who they want to sign. And again, as I've just mentioned there, we all know who the top names are, but nothing's decided yet. I think as opportunities arise in the market and new players come up, and as I said, apparently he wants to leave Madrid. He's not playing as many minutes, as I said, that he won in 12 out of 20 games he started, which is about 60% of the games. So yeah, I think Camavinga for me would definitely be an option. If you're looking at an improvement in that midfield that we currently have, he's way better than Ugarte. Casemiro we know is leaving, and I think he'd definitely be a good replacement. Now, would he play with Manu or in replace of Manu? I think he would be someone who'd go with Manu. Camavinga can operate as a box-to-box, more attacking midfielder if you need him to, but he can definitely operate as a number 6. But listen, you let me know your thoughts in the comments. The reports are suggesting that Manchester United could be in for Eduardo Camavinga from Madrid for £40 million. You can let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Would you take Camavinga? I'm sure a lot of you would.